Everyone. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day, and I welcome you all to the 36th episode of 21 Questions, presented to you by Taniya Tikoo and brought to you by Observe Now. This is a unique Observe Now IPR where we are interviewing India's leading startup founders and really getting to know and understand how they think and function. In today's episode, a very special guest, a woman entrepreneur, has agreed to join me in the conversation. Please allow me to welcome Ms.Divya Jain, director and founder at the Class of One. Divya has been a commerce graduate from Delhi universities and is running two schools successfully in Noida. Her vision behind running the Class of One was the pandemic which hit us globally. Being a mother herself, her idea was that every child should get an opportunity to study from the safety and comfort of their homes without compromising on the quality of education. Thank you so much, Divya, for joining us here today. How are you doing?
Tanya. I'm doing. Thank you so much, Tanya, for calling me here.
All right, Divya. So you know the rules of the game. I'm going to ask you 21 questions and you have 30 seconds to answer each of them. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, Divya. My first question to you is define your product or service in one line only, easy enough for a 10-year-old to understand.
Okay, so my product would be, I'll define as be relaxed and you can learn anywhere.
All right. What is the last round of funding and your current valuation that you stand at?
So Tanya, right now we have funded our seed capital ourselves only, and now we will be going for the funding. We will be going for the investor rounds and everything.
All right. Next question. How do you think leaders can create a happy workplace?
By giving equal opportunities, spreading positivity, and nurturing growth amongst employees.
All right. Tell us two things about Indian startup ecosystem, Divya, that you feel every aspiring entrepreneur must know.
Number one, your product should cater some need of the society. It should be the problem solver. And number two, everyone should work for the product and the brand, not for the investors.
Very interesting. Complete the next sentence. The best startups are those which...
Who know their strength and weakness?
That's wonderful. Okay, Divya, tell me, in your utopian fantasy, how does this world look like?
I think the world should have people with independent mindset. There should not be prejudgments regarding caste, religion, language, country, for anything that matter. Everyone should have independent mindset.
All right.
Without any boundaries.
That's beautiful. Okay, tell me, Divya, one failure of yours that taught you something.
Okay, I would not say the failure, I would say the experience. When I joined my husband's office in year 2014, there I have learned how to handle criticism, even though when you are at the level of boss, then also you should know how to handle the criticism.
All right. In your personal capacity, Divya, are you investing in cryptocurrency?
Not sure. I'm not like very much a good fan of the cryptocurrency.
Okay. What is that one business philosophy that you live by?
I would say a line from Steve Jobs: innovation distinguishes between leader and the followers.
Okay. And what is that one marketing strategy that you can swear by?
We should deliver in simplest form so that it can be understandable by any layman, any child, by anyone. Okay. No further explanation are required.
Absolutely. You're right. Tell me three words that you will use to define yourself.
Confident, disciplined, and of course, passionate.
Wonderful. I can see all three qualities right now in you while we're having.
Thank you.
Okay, next question. Tell me two people from the Indian and the international startup ecosystem that you admire.
Okay, one is a startup SpaceZ, who was founded by Elon Musk, and second is ByteDance. That's a Chinese startup from where we can see these TikToks and everyone.
Yeah, wonderful.
So those two are amazing startups.
That is true. Tell me one do and one don't that you feel that somebody who's making their investment pitch must adhere to.
Okay, when you are doing some investment pitch, it should be you know about your competitions and you should trust your instinct and you should be patient.
And what is the one strategy that must be followed immediately after one raises their first round?
You should work towards achievement of your set goals and targets.
Absolutely. Uh, Very interesting, Divya. So now a 15th question is where I'm going to give you a couple of options and you have to choose one on the basis of whatever you are attracted to the most. Okay? So choose one, hard work or smart work,
Smart work.
passion or ambition,
Passion.
AI or VR.
AR.
Okay. Silicon Valley or Delhi,
Delhi.
and Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk,
Elon Musk.
Miss Kiran Majumdar Shaw or Mr. Vijay Shekhar Sharma.
Miss Kiran Majumdar Shaw.
Are you a fan of remote working or working from office?
I was a fan of working from office before COVID, but now I would vote for remote working.
Yes, of course, basis of the kind of product you have
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
All right, very interesting. Divya, very important for women entrepreneurs to support women entrepreneurship and support
Sure.
women at leadership levels.
Very true.
So tell me, in your company, how many women do you have in your leadership team?
You won't believe it's around 98%.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I'm very
We
happy to
all
hear.
are women. We all are women.
Wonderful. Next question. Tell me top three skills that you look for when you are hiring somebody.
Okay, the person should be confident. He or she should be self driven. And of
Hmm.
course, the digitally educated.
Very interesting. Okay. What is the best and the worst advice you have ever received?
Okay, the best advice is never settle down, accept the best. And trust me, it is the worst as well. At times, it's
Yes.
worst
In a
also.
way. In a way. Understand. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. The next question would be if you were to advise young entrepreneurs to begin their entrepreneurial journey, what would be the three segments in India that you would encourage them to launch their startups in?
It would be, I think, education. And number two, the health sector. So much
Right?
of scope is there in health sector as well.
Absolutely. Next question, Divya. I'm going to give you some fundamentals of a company building, and you
Yeah,
rank yourself in order of what you
sure,
think you are best at.
sure.
It's sales, marketing, product design, operation, and fundraising.
Okay, so it would be product design and then fundraising and then I would say marketing and sales.
All right, very interesting, Divya. I've loved this conversation so far. Now we are
Same.
on to the 21st questions of my 21 questions. And this is to know what you are reading at the moment and what is the last thing that you binged on any OTT. You're
Right. So the last thing on OTT was Fame Game. I'm still watching it. And the book was Ikigai.
Ikigai.
Ikigai, yeah,
That's
it's a
very
book on the Japanese philosophy.
yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful, Divya. It was a very enriching conversation with you, short, crisp, to the point, and the kind of confidence that you exude is
Thank
commendable.
you. Thank you so much, Tanya. Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you, Divya, for joining us today. And I would request you to share this copy of this interview on your LinkedIn so that
Sure,
it
I
reaches
will
out
do that. Sure.
to people from your
Yeah.
ecosystem as well. Keep following Observe Now for latest updates. And thank you so much for being a guest on my show.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Tanya.
Bye.
Bye.